The National Safety Stand Down is born out of the Construction Falls Prevention Campaign. And the campaign came to be because among the goals for the second decade of the National Occupational Research Agenda, NORA, there were 15 goals related to construction safety and health. The first goal has to do with preventing falls in the workplace, falls in construction in particular. And among the intermediate goals, there is an issue related to having a national campaign.
The timing of the first campaign could not have been better. We, unfortunately, in my first 6 months at Safeway and in this industry in 2012, we had a fall that resulted in a fatality. It shook me personally. It shook our company. We had not had a fatality in many years. And it served really as a wake-up call at the end of 2012. What more can we do within the company?
We know from injury data that we have that falls are very costly, and we know from talking to employers and families that falls have a huge burden. That's why the campaign has excited us as states to come together, share information, share ideas.
Construction is a busy and fast-moving industry. The types of work sites most at risk of fatal falls are also the ones that tend to be smaller, fewer safety resources. The people working at those sites are wearing multiple hats. And so the value of the stand down is this notion of taking a pause to reflect on the most dangerous aspects of the work that's being done in construction and have some conversations about how those hazards can be eliminated or controlled and how workers can look out for each other with the support of their supervisors just to prevent people from getting hurt seriously or killed.
Most of our people do things like walking on the wings of aircraft or climb ladders inside facilities or gaining access to air conditioning units or to roofs on buildings. So when this fall protection stand down program was initiated by OSHA's Department of Construction, working alongside the National Institute for Occupational Safety and Health, we decided to support that and make it much larger than just construction. So we focus on all areas that could result in a fall. And through that, we've reached several million people.
Talking to the workers every year, I think that it engages them because I don't lecture them, I don't give them statistics, I make it personal. I make it personal about their spouses, their children, their families, their lifestyle. And all of them love to get these stickers for their hard hats.
OSHA, NIOSH, CPWR provide a bunch of great resources. One of my favorite resources is the stickers that we hand out at stand downs. You know, a lot of our employees take their hard hats as almost like passports of all the jobs they've been on. They really decorate their hard hats. So it's kind of a badge of honor.
You know, one important thing about sharing and disseminating safety information and prevention training is making sure we're sensitive to language and culture barriers or potential barriers.
Since I think the inception of the stand down in 2014, we've seen the interest from the employers significantly grow. I think at first we had to actively promote, and now, although we still actively promote, we're getting far more interest. Companies have really taken the initiative on their own. They're developing company-wide campaigns where they'll go into each and every one of their locations. They've also helped us do something that we have historically had a challenge with, and that's reach the smaller employers, the smaller contractors, the ones where there might be employees that speak different languages. Those are the ones that unfortunately are the most impacted by falls in construction, and those are the ones that we have had a difficult time reaching. So we have to come up with creative ways of reaching them, and one of the ways we do so is through the Safety Stand Down campaign.
In Massachusetts, our main focus has been residential construction. We have developed a series of fall prevention brochures that target residential contractors. And so these brochures, they've been translated into Spanish, Portuguese, and Haitian Creole.
We've seen some wonderful changes, a reduction of more than 31% in falls and injuries associated with those falls. And we're seeing these reductions worldwide, not just here in the United States.
When we made a commitment company-wide to get better at safety and improve safety and prevent fatalities, prevent serious accidents, we told our workers it's a basic human right that we owe every single one of our workers, that we can keep them safe every day. And everyone talks about making sure that that worker goes home to their family, friends, loved ones every day in the same condition he or she came in that day.
Safety isn't just one person's responsibility, it's everybody's. And we have to stand together to make this a group effort where we can affect as many people as we can.
So the campaign has been growing exponentially. The construction companies have taken their initiative and they have actually taken the ball and ran with it. They've not only set aside the time to train their employees to have a frank and productive discussion, they've also expanded it to include also the subcontractors. This is great because some of these subcontractors are very small companies who would never have a stand down on their own.
An employer wrote that he was a construction contractor, he was a roofer, he had one employee, and he did a stand down for his one employee. I almost leapt over the moon. I was so excited because it showed that the idea that this message was important, regardless of size of employer, was getting through, and that this employer took the time to let OSHA know that this is how he had done it. It did my heart good that day. It helped me know that we were on the right track.